Hi everyone, I'm Claudia from Kyber, a member of the support team, and today we're gonna see how to configure a Wi-Fi network. To configure a new network for your Kyber kit, you have different possibilities. You can visit your Kyber web portal, tap on the settings and go to the Kyber kit QR code configuration page. Then you need to go to the network setup section. In this section, you need to fill up the fields about the SSID name of the network you want to configure and the password. Then you need to choose from two different priorities for your network. In fact, you can configure two different networks for your devices. When you turn on the devices, they will search for the primary network first, and then, if they don't find that network, they will look for the secondary one. After you filled up all the fields about the network configuration, you can then generate the QR code. Then you need to download it to your PC and close the session. In fact, if you want to configure your devices, you need to close the session to be sure that they are not connected to an active session. When they are connected to an active session, they can't be configured. To configure the helmet and the handcam, you need to point the camera on the QR code, and then you need to wait until you hear 2 beeps. After the second sound, the devices will reboot and will be ready to be used. You can generate the same QR code through our mobile application named Kyber 3 Field. You can download it on your App Store and Google Play Store. By tapping on the little gear on the top right, you can go to the configurator page. When you are in this section, you then need to tap on the little menu on the top right, and you will find the Wi-Fi QR code generator button. By tapping on that, you can open up the same section for the configuration through QR code as the one we already seen on the web portal. By clicking on Wi-Fi configuration, you can then fill up the SSID and password for your network and choose from the 2 different priorities for your network. After you did that, you can then generate the QR code and point the cameras of your devices on that QR code. If you want to configure the new network manually, you can do it through the configurator page. Remember to enable the Bluetooth and GPS on your smartphone. When you are on the configurator page, you need to tap on the device you want to configure. After you did that, you need to wait until the icon becomes green or red. Then tap again on the same icon and go to the Network Settings section. On this section, you can open up the network settings of your device. If it's the first time you need to configure the networks on your smartphone, you then need to go on the Add New Priority Wi-Fi section. You can then join new networks in range or add a new one manually. In this case, we will add a new network manually. So we need to fill up the fields with the network name and the password. After we did that, we can then press on Add New Network and choose between Save to Priority Wi-Fi's and Join and Save to Priority Wi-Fi's without joining. So, in this case, we save to priority Wi-Fi's and join the new network. When you tap on that button, you will then need to wait till the new network will be configured for your device. In the meantime, you can see that the new network has been added to your device networks on the smartphone. So the next time you will need to configure that network for your devices, that network will be ready to be joined on this page. When everything is ready, you can open up the new network settings and choose between the 2 different priorities for your network. In fact, you can set the new network as the primary one for your devices or as the secondary one. In this case, we are going to set the new network as the primary one. After the buffering, your kit will be ready to be used. If you need further support on setting up the Kyber session or configuring the GlocalMe portable router, you can check our video tutorials to find out more.